everyone. In this video, I am going to explain you about a few prepositions. Why? Because prepositions are very important to frame our statements. As I came to know that a few students who has a very difficult to frame a statement, these prepositions really help you to frame a statements. So now I will explain you a few prepositions. Now we'll see what are those things. The first one is in. In is used when any object is inside the other things, then it is called as in. Example, if we see examples, if a person is sitting inside the room, then we call it as in, means we sit in a room, or else the students are sitting in the room. The other example is the ball is inside the glass, means if any ball is inside the glass, then you have to use in. Next is on. When we are talking about the on is any object which is touching to the surface, then it is called as a on. Means any object is on the surface and touching to the surface, then it is called as a on. Now we'll see the examples like books are on the table. Means on the table, table is the surface where books are touched to that and the books are being there. So we call it as books are on the table. And next example is I left the keys on the counter. Counter is also one of the table where it is the surface and the keys are touches to the surface. So where we call it as a on is used to say that the object is on that surface. Okay. Now we'll see at. At is something which we used when any object is near to the something, then at is used. Now we'll see examples like he sat at the door. Means if any person is sitting near to the door, then we call it as at the door. And the next example, I stay at my grandma's house. If anyone asks you where do you stay, you might say that if you are staying at your grandma's house, you will say that I stay at grandma's house. And the next preposition is over. Over is used when any object is above the surface, not on the surface. When any object is on the surface, then we have to use on preposition. When any object is above the surface, then it is called as over. We'll see the examples. The first one is the plane is flying over the building. Means over, above the building. If anything is flying, then it is called as a over. And you might get a doubt that over can also be used for the time. When you complete, if you say that if you have completed any work, you can say that done or over. It's over. So at the same time, we can use prepositions based on the place. Now we are talking about the place. Like the other example is the birds are flying over the building. Means not just on the surface, it's flying over, above the surface. So we called it as over. And the next one is under. When you are talking about the under, if any object is under something, then we called it as under. So example, if we see the toys are under the table. Means if any object, means toys are below the table. Okay, so we call it as under the table. If you see the pictures, you can understand easily which I have given on the board. The next one is between. Between is nothing but if any object is standing in between two things, then we call it as a between. Example, Arun sat between two boys. Okay, here only two objects. If you observe the picture, some objects are there, in between something is placed, then it is called as a between. The other example can also be explained like 4 fruits are shared between 2 boys and 4 girls. The next preposition is among. If you see an example for among is nothing but which is used when any object is between more than 2. When you see between, it's just about between 2. Then coming to among, it is more than 2. Example like Arun said among 10 boys. This is a simple example you can remember. if you want to use these prepositions, where if you are comparing anything, like any vegetable is between two bridges, like that, if any two you are comparing, you have to use between, and if it is more than two, then you have to use among. The next preposition is from to. From to, when it is used, means when you are saying you are coming from which place and you are where you are reaching. Example, like I came from Visakhapatnam to Hyderabad. From means the place where you are, and from there to which place you are reaching. Okay, from to there, that place. Okay. The next preposition is beside. Beside means side of something. Okay, example, like my house is beside the temple, means my house is just next to the temple. Next example is the napkin is placed beside the plates, means the napkin is placed next to the plate. So we call it as, when any object is next to the something, then we call it as beside. And the next preposition is behind. Behind means back of anything. Like my house is behind the temple, means back of the temple my house. Usually the people used to say that if anybody asks you where is your house, my house is back of the temple. Instead of back, you have to say behind. Okay, my house is behind the temple. The next example is the garbage is behind the house, means the garbage is back of the house. So instead of back, you have to use behind. So these are the some of the prepositions which help you to frame a statements in your daily conversation. As we all know that the daily conversation we use a few prepositions. Without prepositions you can't frame a statements. So these are the only few prepositions. In the next part 2 we'll see the remaining prepositions. Thank you.